Hi families, we're so excited because spring is finally here. Have you noticed that things are a little different outside? And we're starting to see flowers coming up, and that's one of the first signs that we know spring is coming. So flowers are a great way to learn. We've talked all year about how important it is for children to learn by hands-on experience, and they can do that with flowers. It's easy. They can just go outside, get right down to the same level and look and touch and feel. It's a good way for them to talk about colors and feel the texture of the flowers, and some of them even have beautiful smells, and so they can go around and find out which ones smell good and which ones don't. You do need to be just a little bit cautious as you're doing this with them when you're outside, to make sure they're not in an area where there's anything poisonous. There are some poisonous plants, but for most of us in our own yards, for sure anyway, we have safe plants growing, so that's a good thing. So it's a great resource for you to just be able to go outside and have a conversation with them about how things grow. So we're going to start first with what plants need to grow. So you're going to find in your packet this paper that talks about what plants need. We would like the parents to go over this with your child and talk to them about it, and then the child is going to do the the worksheet. Okay, so what do plants need? And all they are going to do is circle the things on the page that a plant will need to grow. Some of them, plants don't need those, and so don't circle those, okay? So start by doing that. And then parents, we have for you this parenting information about making nature prints, so that you can actually do this, go outside and do this project with your child. We're not providing anything for you to do this, but it's something that you can do on your own, and so please read over this and read the good information that goes along with that. Okay, then we have our alphabet page. So this time we're going to talk about the letter F for flower. So F says F, okay, F for flower. And there are other things that start with the letter F that I want you to be thinking about this week. Thinking about where you hear that F sound, like when you eat with a fork, or maybe you pick up a French fry. Hear the F sound at the beginning? That's the letter F, and we have a flower here for you to color. Okay, then we're going to, if you've ever been outside in your backyard or front yard and seen a dandelion, I have some in my backyard, and I was going to bring one today, but it was raining, and so I ended up not going out in the backyard. But I don't have any in my front, but I do have some in my back growing. Dandelions are yellow. They're a very bright yellow, but they're still considered a flower, even though they grow on a weed. So we're going to make a dandelion today. Okay, so you're going to find in your packets a page that looks like this, and a little pot of yellow paint. So this is going to be finger painting. So parents, you may want to have a wet wipe, or even just a damp wet rag or something to wash their fingers off, so we don't make a mess, okay? All they're going to do is dip their finger in, and then they're going to touch it on all of the black dots. So you can see I've already started a few, and I just touch my finger to it, and that's gonna paint it yellow. So when you're done, you'll have a whole big yellow flower made out of paint. Okay, next you're going to find this little baggie with these little half flowers, and this is gonna be the matching. So you're gonna have, lay all of the pieces out on the table, and then the child is going to find which to match each other and put them together. So you're going to put the flowers together the way they belong. Matching is an important preschool skill. We like them to work on matching, classifying, sorting things. Those are all good precursors for being a good student at school. So work on that. And then we have our seed germination. So there's a handout here, parents, so that you can read over carefully how to do this, and on the back, and pictures of how it's been done. Okay, so here's your packet, and we have bean seeds in here. So there are a couple of ways you can do this. If you're anxious, then just go ahead and spray the paper towel that's in here, put the seeds in, seal it up, and lay it where it can be close to a window in the sun. And then you'll have to open it every day or two and spray it to get it wet a little bit again, okay? And within just a couple of days, you're gonna start seeing the things grow. Or you can, which is how it's gonna say on here, take them and soak them overnight, and then the next day put them in the bag again with a wet, you don't want it like dripping wet, but sprayed so that it's wet in the bag, and seal it up. And then you shouldn't have to spray it anymore again after that, because the seeds have soaked overnight, they've softened up, and there should be enough moisture in there. So again, put it by the sun and just watch it grow. So either way that you want to do that, if you have any questions, give me a call, and just remember that you've got the information sheet here to tell you exactly how to do that, okay? All right, we have one more fun thing to do. So you're going to get your packet out that has the flower. The children are going to make their own stem underneath the flower. I would recommend using crayons. If you use a marker, a green marker, because it's on orange, it tends to look kind of brown instead of green. So I find that a crayon works better, but it's up to you. You can do it however you want. Make that first. Then you're going to get your bag out, and you've got a bunch of cotton balls, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that part. So there's a little cup that you're going to find in this packet. Fill it up about 3/4 of the way with some water, and then there's also some food coloring in the packet. Go ahead and put some in there. Just kind of squeeze some in. There's a pipette in there, looks like this. Take that and stir. Okay, stir it up good. The gel ones take a little bit longer than the liquid ones, so it depends on which kind you have in there. Okay, and then you just squeeze the top of the pipette like this to bring the liquid up, okay? So see this part here, you squeeze when it's in the liquid, and then that will draw the liquid up. Okay, so each one of these petals are going to get 4 cotton balls. So I put 4 dots of glue. You're going to need your white glue out. Put your cotton balls on there. And then you're going to draw up some of the liquid. And you're going to put some drops. Oops, I got some on there. On here. And it will kind of spread as you put it on. Don't saturate it way too much or it'll bleed through, but you can put quite a bit on there, okay? And just keep doing as much as you need to do. So remember, 4 cotton balls to each petal. Each one of these are called a petal, 4 cotton balls, okay? So by the end, your flower will end up looking something like this. This one was using blue, mine was green. So whatever color you get in your packet, that's what color your flower will end up being, okay? They're really fun and they turn out really cute. Okay, then finally we do want to make sure you read the book. This has such fun illustrations in it. It's called Flower Garden. So read that over with your child, and I will be asking some questions to you about the story when we talk about it during the week. And then make sure you're working on your sticker page. Watch for those stickers in your packet. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.